we were making 40% of things on time. So we realised that if we could make 90 or 100% of things on time, imagine the uplift we could get in the business. And with AVT and NetSuite, we know that happens. We're a design-led manufacturing business. We produce furniture for the public realm. In Australia and overseas, about 30,000 places we would have furnished since about 1986. So the business has been around for a long time. It's just such an exciting, dynamic place. We have a young team. Everyone's there working together. It's really exciting times.
Back when I started 12, 13 years ago, for a little tiny unit in Alexandria, it was really about a quarter the size of what we are now. We were using Salesforce as a CRM and a production management system. We had Boomi as an integrator. We were using Sasu for our financials and stock control, and about a dozen gigantic spreadsheets that had 50 or 70 pages of VLOOKUPs that had been built over the previous 10 years trying to control everything. So it was frustrating that every time, it didn't matter how hard everyone worked, the fact is the data that we were relying on as our gospel was wrong. We were running at an OTIF at around 50% at best, sometimes worse. The majority of jobs we would often fail. And it didn't matter how closely we looked at it, how much we monitored it, the information coming to us was just plain wrong. So we engaged AVT, scope out what their requirement was, and then go out and put those to tender and come back with a report to suggest which businesses best suited our premises. One of the main reasons we chose AVT as our vendor, or we had good faith in them as far as understanding real manufacturing issues. So they had that knowledge, that background. So they were people that we could listen to and understood what we needed and could also present the options in those systems aligned with what we needed. It's got to pay for itself. So when we looked at these three systems, the cost varied quite considerably as far as user licenses, training times, and also the sooner you're up to speed with using a system, the sooner it starts paying back rather than costing. And so NetSuite was clearly the better option in that regard compared to the other two systems.
Overall, NetSuite has been improving our experience from end to end, being from sales team coding our products through the configurator and then sending it the data through the finance team, through the operations team, all the way through the dispatch team and getting it done and dusted for our customers and clients. It doesn't stop there. It gets into my favorite part, which is the analytics and reports. Through the NetSuite throughout the year, it just enabled us to have a much more streamlined stocktake, literally taking us from 2-week stocktake timeframe to a 2-day stocktake timeframe. There is less demand for changing the product on the line or reworking it to suit the customer needs, so they can actually pick it up right in the front at a sales level. So that's how it actually helped us dramatically. To be honest, I don't know how other businesses might go on without any ERP system like NetSuite, because it's not only dedicated to one particular team that they can use it. It can be used all over the business, from sales, from customer service, from finance team, even design and engineering team. They can use it all the way to manufacturing and dispatch. So it's just taking care of all in one single software, and it's really powerful. That's why I think NetSuite is a great solution.
NetSuite is now, once we refer to as our single point of truth for all of our processes, all the data from finance, manufacturing, warehousing, sales, marketing, it's all contained in one system. Everything is linked. Everyone goes to it when they need information rather than running around asking people or chasing up spreadsheets. It's all contained in that one system, and you can find it and you can see it every day.
As a business, the street furniture management team and all the staff are very excited about growth. We have big goals. Every business needs to know where their money comes from, where their profit comes from, what their people are doing. And we just know that with the right information, with the right resources, we can achieve it. The team's right there. So we're very excited to have the confidence that NetSuite and AVT give us.